You're this the Prince of the Nightlife, DJ Melly Mel. Now tuned into the biggest Shenelle Simone, April B, Flu Head, Grew Head podcast. Are you dumb? NYC, the ATL. Yeah, Brooklyn, what up?
Y'all
Shit
know what
me.
it is. It is the Flu Hair, Grew Hair podcast where worlds collide no matter where you reside. Y'all know who it is. It's your girl, April B, your favorite media maven.
And what's up? You already know it is your favorite Brooklyn baddie, Shenelle Simone.
Y'all, and we are super excited to be here with y'all. As y'all can see, there's a little bit of change of scenery today. Based on our hard work and just being out and networking, we ran into some people that really liked us and offered for us to come and chill at their spot for a couple of episodes. So on the next couple of episodes that roll in, y'all will be seeing this. So we hope you guys like it. Shout out to our last guest, Cortez Bryant. This is the Culture Lab, and he was the one who invited us here. So yeah, thank you.
Shout out to Cortez, y'all. So we're definitely about to get into some things. Like I said, you know, when you elevate in life, meet people, connect relationships. Now look, let us know in the comments if you like this big screen better, okay? So we're definitely about to get into some things, child. Should we say that?
Not too much.
Not too much. No, you know what? I want her to come for me. Come. Right? So, April, like I said, we're in this new building. How is everything going?
Everything's going great. I feel like we're really doing really good things. We're really intentional about the rooms that we're in.
Right.
We're really intentional about the people that we're wanting to meet and connect with. Mm-hmm. And we're really intentional about how we spend our time in building our business.
Right.
So right now, this is a product of what your intentions and what God really wants for you when they meet. This is what it looks like. So I'm happy where we're at.
I'm excited. And then too, another thing that I see in the YouTube comments is they finally see our legs.
Oh, y'all see our legs?
Right. So
they want to see legs, hips, and body.
Legs, hips, and body. So, baby, that means when we come shoot, we got to look.
Yeah, we got to do like a little shoe cam or something.
We got to do a shoe cam and a fit check.
Yeah, so.
We usually look good, so.
We don't care, but.
we definitely don't. But anyways, just like you said, being intentional about what we're doing. Pretty much, guys, when I tell you Flu Hair, Grew Hair podcast is our baby, our heart. As you can see, doing the hard work, and we're really seeing the benefits of what we're doing, guys. So I'm so excited to start this new, not new endeavor, because it's nothing new, but ready just for new everything. Like you said, new relationship, new buildings, new money, new everything.
Yeah, shout out to whatever is about to come. We're welcoming it with open arms. But you know what else too? I feel like too, now that we're like in these new steps of our like business, also too like stepping into our womanhood a little bit is coming along as well. So we're not shy about telling people like our age or anything like that. Everybody knows like I'm 32, you're 31. Girl, relax. You're 31. Relax.
But how you? Y'all, April just really told my age. Like,
girl, it's okay. You'll be all right. It's all right.
Okay, so I'm 31, by the way, guys. Because I really felt like she answered for me.
You did. I'm sorry.
You did. I want to be cash doll.
And
I want y'all to figure out how.
Yo, what's up with you today?
What?
All the shots. I want to be cash doll.
No, because cash doll, if you ask her how old she is, she's not saying nothing. She wants you to think what y'all want to think. But because of you, everybody know I'm 31.
Girl, everybody, y'all, this is how she introduced herself when we go out and they got to ID her. Yes, this is me, and I'm 31. When she was turning 31. Yes, I'm about to be 31. Now all of a sudden you want to be shy?
Yeah, but that's me telling the security guard.
Girl.
This is the whole world.
Anyway, so being that we're stepping into like this new route of business, but also too like it comes with the new route of being a woman, I've been really discovering some things about myself that I really didn't get a chance to tap into along the way, like in my 20s. But now that I'm in my 30s, I feel like I have more of a leeway, or not even a leeway, but just more of a path to be able to accept who I am as a woman and all that comes with me. And it's been really eye-opening. It's been a really fun journey. A part of that has been like just being able to accept myself and all of everything that I have to offer spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally,
Right,
financially, and then also sexually as well.
Well, you know what, April? I'm happy you said that because, you know, since the cat's out the bag, being in my 30s, you know, one thing they always say is when you in your 30s, your body changes. Everything takes a whole shift, right?
Yeah.
And at first I used to be like, okay, well, what's the difference from 29 to 30? All of a sudden it's going to switch and things like that.
Yeah.
Baby, hold up. First of all, in my 20s, let me say this to y'all out there. Y'all think y'all know something? Y'all don't know nothing.
No, not at all.
I used
Not
to
at
tell
all.
my mom, you know, what's that mean? Fix your lips. Like,
Yeah,
I used to thought I was hot commodity. Like, girl, please, I'm grown. I'm 21, 22, 23.
a little hot toddy.
Hot toddy. Still a hot toddy, a little bit. But but I say this to say, like, really, like, when you enter in that new era of yourself and when you enter in a new chapter of womanhood, baby, my knees hurt. No, seriously, it's bad.
Yeah.
I try to do a little Megan, girl. That's why I'm at the chiropractor now.
Lord Jesus. No, yeah, the changes that come with like you said, the shift, and people. Somebody asked me the other day too, like, what's the difference between turning 30 and 31? And I told them, I was like, you know, when I turned 30, I felt like I was living in the moment of 30. Like when you turn 30, it's like, oh,
All
okay,
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
hey. But the minute you turn 31, it's like, oh, life is real.
Yeah, like,
oh,
no,
life is real.
like, bitch, I'm in my 30s.
I'm in my 30s. Like, it went from, I'm 30 to,
Yeah.
oh, I'm in my 30s. Like, you know, like,
oh, 30, 30s.
30s, the S, which is crazy. But I really love being in my 30s because I'm able to accept all that comes with me everywhere. So, like you spoke about, like, just the changes in your body, the changes in how you think, the changes in what you will and will not accept, embracing all of who I am, you know, how I look, being a plus size woman, like,
as I am, or have none,
y'all, we just gotta look.
been at all. I'm sorry. See, now in my 30s, I hear Mary, you know? It makes me wanna,
woo!
let it go.
Fine. Girl.
Like, it's like I love to see the girls, but it's like I left them and now I feel like I gotta go.
You gotta get a little boot and get a little kick.
I gotta go to the Chicago Steppers party. Yeah, it's just yeah. For some reason, Mary J. Blige be back here.
Yeah.
And I gotta shout out to Mary.
Shout out to Mary.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but Mary be in my voice like I'm going down. It's like I feel it now. Now that I'm in my 30s.
Speaking of Mary, right? Because Mary looks so freaking good for her age. Like and not, you know, we ain't whatever, but come on, we all know, like, whatever. But she looks amazing, right? And she has been really embracing, like, this newfound, like, beauty standard, looking good, her sexuality just being out there. How do you think people perceive women's sexuality once they get, you know, pretty much throughout their whole life? So, like, thinking about, like, being a little girl and, like, what you were told then versus, like, being a grown woman and being able to make your own rules, like, what do you think is the difference in your sexuality based on that?
You know what? I think now, because in this day and age, us being millennials or social media generation Z, is Z or X? Z?
No,
Yeah.
I think we're millennials.
No, yeah, but I'm talking about the Z.
Gen Z, yeah.
Gen Z. You know, things have definitely changed in a sense of how we supposed to carry ourselves, love ourselves, view ourselves. Growing up as a little girl, I come from a Caribbean household, so you know, like sometimes we wore skirts all the time, you know, or a woman can't do this, or don't wear your clothes too tight because these boys gonna come chasing you and things like that. And honestly, those are still the case now.
Yeah.
Well, not the skirts, baby. You can't. If I'm gonna wear a skirt, it's gonna be a mini skirt. It's gonna be a khaki skirt with the little
It's gonna be a little schoolgirl skirt.
It's not gonna be with the slit
It's
underneath, baby.
no,
it's gonna be a grown woman skirt. You know, just in this day and age, like I said, it's even down to, like you said, sexuality, being gay, you know, and other things in that nature. I think now we're more vocal about who we want to be and what we want to be and how we want to be. You know, like I said, even with people coming out, you know, people still face that, but now it's like, oh, like, who gonna check me? Now it's like, come on. This is not the days where people would be like, oh, I can't talk to my parents, or not talk to your parents, or I can't do this and I can't do that. Now it's like, whatever you put on social media, you can walk down, because according to the word, you can walk down the street naked and nobody can touch you and say nothing to you because that is your human right.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. You said you came from a Caribbean household. Everybody knows we from Brooklyn or whatever, right? So, being from Brooklyn, right? So I feel like growing up, like, as women, we were a lot harder. Like, we're a lot rougher. You know, people say we're rough around the edges or whatever. Yeah. And when you come to the South, like, women are a little bit more delicate, not weak, just they're told, you know, they're taught to be, in their environment, it is preached to be conducive to their, you know, womanhood, to be a little bit more delicate and soft and stuff like that, right? But one of the things that I noticed about the difference in growing up in New York as a woman and growing up down here as a woman is our womanhood was challenged in different ways. So like in New York, you know, the guys are really rough and sometimes you gotta like, what's up?
Right.
But down here it's like, hey ma'am, you know, it's ma'am and sir and take your hand and all this stuff. But as time went on, like, and I think, I don't want to say, the entertainment industry obviously changed, like how beauty standards and stuff like that were. And now the South is like is the biggest for the strip club culture and stuff like that.
I was just about to say that. It's a lot of thicker. When I was in New York, well, maybe because I left New York in my teens, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't really get to experience, I guess, my friends being like growing up thick and stuff like that, or even watching other adults. I didn't, honestly, till I came to the South, I don't even know, like cornbread fed booties.
Yeah.
Like thick.
Yeah.
You know, like that Waffle House grits on some. Yeah, I will say that too. I definitely think more women in the South are thicker than women up north.
They are. And then too, you know what's crazy you said that, because when I was growing up, I think when I was in the 5th grade, I started getting like breasts and stuff. And it was like, okay, I'm super thick. Like I'm not super thick, but I was a little bit bigger than my peers, you know, them girls. And I remember like my parents, like my mom just being like, yo, like we gotta reel it in or something, you know, having to buy the bra, or, you know, maybe I wasn't wearing the little tight t-shirts like the other kids was or whatever. And as time went on and I got to be thicker, it got a little harder for people to embrace, or for me to embrace who I was. Like, it almost was told to me, like, you don't look at yourself like that. And it's like, and not, you know, as you're young, not being sexual, but just don't appreciate your body for what it is, which over time teaches women to not bask in who they are, not love themselves, be ashamed of stuff like sex. Like, even with sex now, like, women are still covenant to stuff because they have been told from very young, don't do this, or don't say that, don't look like this, don't wear that, or whatever.
So what you think it is now, or like the same question that you asked me, in a sense of, do you think, not even do you think, but pretty much, what do you think like the root cause of all of this is?
You know, societal rules, what's good and what's not, you know.
Nah, but sometimes, let me say this, sometimes these chicks need to take it back to what they mama and grandma taught them to, you know. I think now with the whole, hey, I'm this and that, social media, we can say what we want to say. I think at some point, to me, you know, I'm very comfortable in my sexuality. I'm not real vulgar with it, like crazy. And like, you know, but like if you know me, then you know. But what I'm saying is, like, I think even now, like you said, being comfortable with who you are, or even like how we talk about just like news that we saw, like pretty much like, oh, Suki versus Beyonce, you know, like things like that. Like, you won't dare try Beyonce like that, but you would try Suki like that and things like that. But then we look at people like Suki, I mean, let's talk about it, right? It's the Flu Here Greer podcast. You know, we see women like Suki, like she's real comfortable with who she is as a woman. She's not ashamed. Yeah, I talk about sex and I take care of my kids. And first of all, why do people throw that in? I take care of my kids. You think like mothers be throwing?
Because people don't equate motherhood to being sexy. So if you're a mother, then there's no way you can be sexy. But if you're sexy, then you can't be a mother. Or you can't operate in motherhood, which is stupid to me because in order for any man, I mean, and let's face it, men will probably do anything. Right. But a man has to find you sexy in order to want to have engagement of that, you know, type with you to move forward.
That is true. I mean, women, and even showing a little cleavage. Oh, I'm a mom. Girl, if you don't show them titties, like I put on these jeans and this big shirt because I'm a mom.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. Like,
well, and
baby, that's the time where you need to show something off. And they don't even have, okay, some have husbands. I'm not saying y'all don't, but what I'm saying is like you said, I think now that, oh, I have a little human now. Like, you know, I can't wear the thigh-high slits no more because I'm a mom. Who said that?
But that's what it goes back to society rules and what is put on women. That's what I'm saying. Like with this whole sexuality thing and being comfortable in your skin, a lot of times women are not because there's so many rules to how to be a woman. You don't even know what to do. So if I'm a mother, but I can't be sexy. If I'm a mother, I can't wear this. If I'm a mother, I can't tell y'all that I do this, that, and the third with my husband or whatever. Like, because now as a mother, I'm here to represent for another human being. I'm put as an example, and this is what it is.
Why would I wear a thigh-high skirt? Because when my daughter turned 15, I don't want her to wear
with a thigh-high skirt. When a lot of times, yes, it is lead by example. But she's 15, and then also too, how you parent your kid is how you parent your kid.
I mean, yeah, when she turned 15, she can wear no thigh-high skirt. Men not give a blood clot if I could wear a thigh-high skirt because I'm 30.
Yeah.
I'm grown.
And I pay the bills around here.
And I pay the bills. You 15 with a thigh-high skirt, you about to show your punani.
You about to lose your mind.
You about to lose your mind. But then at the same time, we in an era too where is, well, what if she wants to wear it and show her punani? Like, social media be blowing me. It's a damn if you do, damn if you don't. First of all, as women, we have it hard, period. You see there's laws being made about us, not even by women, right? Yeah. It's about these, what Drake said, laws being made by men who ain't had no pussy in high school. Shout out to the Champagne Poppy for that. He said that. So like I said, but at the same time too, like I said, women, we do have it hard. We have it rough, of course. But I'm like a contradicting person. It's like, I want people to be like, yeah, I don't care. You got people not even shaving their underarms. I want to be free.
That's
it's like, girl, shave that.
I don't think you're contradicting. I don't think you're contradicting. I think that it's okay to still be able to bask in who you are and hold some traditional values. And I don't think I don't think that that's a problem. I think that the problem is us listening to the outside world trying to tell us how to run our life, and that's where the problem comes in. So if you want to be, if you want to say, I want to wear a mini skirt, but girl, please shave your arms, girl, please, that's okay.
No, I'm the type, I want to wear a mini skirt, but these girls on IGs, I don't want to bend over and my whole ass is out, or I don't even want the cheeks is out. Like, yo, come on, like it's to the point where women now are like dead walking around naked, like on God. And then too, when these restaurants set up dress codes, is wait, how dare you? You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, like no, people are literally walking outside naked. Like,
I think you gotta know your location. Like, I don't mind a little ass cheek out. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You might see my little ass cheek out.
Okay,
it is what it is. But I'm not gonna have my ass cheek out at Ruth Chris. Like, that's crazy. Come on now.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm in terms of that, like, know your location. Like,
no, okay, let's talk about this. All right, we talking about the ass cheeks. All right, you got the thongs now with the jeans, but that's been out for years. Christina Aguilera, all of them little unseasoned girls used to do it, right? Okay, cool. Right? So let's talk about it. Now you go on IG, it's to the point where you see swimsuits now are now only covering the nipples. So you got swimsuits where it's just like this. And it's like, but they would wear that as a top with some jeans. And next thing you know, we go to a little rooftop, little day party, and it's like, girl.
Yeah, you gotta know your location. Like,
So is it the location,
It
or
is.
should it just be like?
because if they were on a boat with that, would you say anything?
That's
That's
the
what
time
I'm.
to.
But that's what I'm saying. Know your location.
No. I take that back. But having a boat have nothing to do. It's okay. All right. It's two things. If I was on a boat on a beach, clearly it's a swimsuit top. You wear those out at a boat, right?
Yeah.
Now, I still would say something in the sense of the swimsuit only covering the nipples. Like, damn, girl, like, you couldn't fit the rest. But that's like saying, you know, like, hey, well, I wore this beach top to a rooftop party. Well, would you say that if they was at a beach? No, it's a beach top. So
because
why would I
know your location? That's what I'm saying.
No, but there's nothing wrong with wearing a beach top. You know, people getting creative now. But
You just
now
mad? You just saying because it only covers the nipple?
Yeah, like, girl, what are you doing?
See, I don't have a problem with that if it's at the beach, though. Like, that's not, to me, I don't have a problem with that if it's at the beach. If you're at the beach, if you're on a boat with your friends and you want to turn up, cool. Because so we mad about the nipples, but we not mad people wearing thongs and all this other stuff. What's wrong with that?
Thongs with what?
Thong bikinis. I'm saying if you saying you're mad because it's covering the nipples, but her ass cheeks be out. So what's the problem with a little titty meat at the beach? I'm saying.
No, it might. No. I don't really too much. Like I said, I'm not really tripping. It might be like, ooh, dang, you know, like I be saying something with the thongs too. Like, yo, it's kids here. Gee, like, what do you got on?
Know your location, guys. That's my thing. Know your location. Don't be. If there's kids around, obviously, it's like when Lizzo wore that outfit to the basketball game.
No, she was that, yo.
Know your location. There's kids. If you know there's gonna be kids. If I'm on a boat with 5 of my friends, I can wear whatever I want because it's me on a boat with 5 of my friends. But if I say y'all bring y'all kids, I'm not wearing what I'm wearing with my friends on a boat with their kids. Like, that's just not gonna happen. So I think that friend, did that trigger you?
You know, nothing. It didn't trigger me, but I'm thinking about that outfit. Because it's like, why would you wear that? But you know, all right, let's talk about it real quick. Lizzo said if she was a smaller girl,
there wouldn't have been no problem with it.
It would have been no problem with it. Okay.
Now, you know what I'm going to do. You know, y'all know I'm a plus size girl. And I represent for the plus size girls. But you, Shenelle, we've had conversations many of times.
April's not that girl.
I'm not that girl. As a plus size woman, I believe in loving yourself wholeheartedly. But I also believe in the fact that there are certain things that we should and should not do, should and should not wear. Now, if you're comfortable with that, fine, cool, okay, I don't care. But for me, personally, there's some outfits that I'm just not going to put on. And it just is what it is.
That's like, okay, like, you know, sometimes people say stuff. Hold on, you got Chase in there?
Yeah.
I have 0.
I thought you had a look. Yeah. Don't mind us, y'all.
Thank you.
Shout out to Bombay Vodka.
Shout out to Bombay Vodka. No, let me say this. And when I say this, I promise you, I have friends who small, thick, large, big, wide back. That's like...
Why they had to be wide back?
You know, wide receivers, quarterback.
All right, slow down.
Okay. Slim, trim, petite, or bony. I could call them bony too. I got names for skinny girls too. Bony.
Okay, go ahead.
So if a girl was smaller, right, of course, it might not look as bad. But if you got somebody probably looking like Rasputia, it's like, yo, you cannot wear that compared to how she could wear that. But she's going to be like, why? It's because I'm bigger? Yes.
You ever seen when they post, like, Fashion Nova post a pic of the outfit, and then people be like, oh, it didn't look like that on me, and people be like, body sold separate?
Nah, but one thing Fashion Nova doing is showing you how it look in both ways.
But not even.
But people fall in love with, what's that girl named, Joey?
Joy.
Joy?
But let me tell you something, even with Fashion Nova, they don't even post it in both ways because even the plus size girls don't got no stomach. So you don't know what the extra roll is going to tuck under.
They say they be looking like Donkey Kong. No, listen. Like small stomachs, but everything be like this. And oh shit, I'm like Donkey Kong.
No, so that's why I'm like, like you just have to be comfortable in your body. But again, as a plus size woman, there's just certain things that I'm just not going to wear. And it just is what it is because it's not made for me. If you go and, let me tell you something. And yes, shout out to Rainbow because some of us still shop there. I don't care what y'all say. But if you go on Rainbow, they got a petite side and they have a plus side. If you notice that a lot of what's sold on the petite side ain't sold on the plus side because it's the way they shape and draw up the thing. Right. It's not made for your body, and that's okay.
Right. And also, let's talk about the sexuality, like with women and their spouses. I will say this with your spouse, because me, I had a conversation with a guy. He's comfortable. He's not insecure.
Okay.
And honestly, he told me he would want his women to dress sexy,
Okay.
But it's a difference between being sexy, classy, and then being a whore.
Okay.
Like, it's a lot of guys who, if your guy do not want to show you off, that's an issue, right? So he told me that his ex, pretty much, I ain't gonna say modest, but kept it.
Yeah.
And here I come. I'm coming. Give me peso. Wow. Extendo.
Shenelle never turns down the time. Shenelle never turns down the time to show her titties, y'all.
I don't. That's my favorite thing about me. Yes. And this times where I wore some of my outfits, and first of all, I would never disrespect my spouse or my significant other.
Yeah.
Like, let's say, like we talked about the little nipple tops. Now if your spouse is cool with you dressing like crazy, by all means, who am I? But me personally, I kind of want to keep it. I like to keep it a little sexy, classy, but still like,
yeah.
Like I want my man to be like, yo,
yeah,
damn, that's you.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's me.
No, I agree. I feel like when you're in a relationship with somebody, obviously whatever y'all do is between y'all two. But I think for me, it's very important for me to be able to I don't want to say wear what I want to wear, but it is very important for me not to be limited to somebody's version of what they think they want in me.
Right. Okay. Now, this is another thing with women and sexuality that be a hot topic. Do you care about what your friends wear around your spouse? Because I saw this on Instagram one day. They said that women be like, no, I'm wearing this for me. But until you wear that shit around your friend's man, then all of a sudden it's an issue like, wait, my man's here. And it's like, wait, I'm wearing this for me. That one is a double-edged sword. Because that is true. I saw it on Shout Out to Spiritual World. I saw that where women say, no, this is for me. Girl, please, if I wear a crop top with my titties out, but as soon as you come around my man, it's like,
look.
So you really gonna wear that around my man?
Let me say this. In the words of Kiara shared. No, you can't stay with me when I got my man here. No, you can't do none of that.
I was gonna bring her up. Your friend sleeping in a hotel?
Listen, and this is unless she bringing her man, and then. But honestly, and I've been told this from young, like you can't have your friends always mingling with your man because everybody. Matter of fact, scratch that. I just seen something on Instagram with Rico Love, the producer. And his beautiful wife or ex-wife, I don't know if they're divorced yet, Robin, said he cheated on her with a friend while she was pregnant. You bringing your friends around your man, your man around your friends, and a lot of times these people are not disciplined enough. They don't have your best interests at heart. They're weak in their minds and all of that. And they will, yes, it's a possibility that they will try it. So no, you cannot wear your crop top with your breast out and your booty shorts in the house talking about that's pajamas while my man is around. We're not doing that, Ebony. This ain't Diamond, and I'm not Diamond, and you ain't Ebony.
Yeah, but it's for me, though.
No, it's not. And if you want it to be for you, there's a Motel 6 down the lot.
I'm not agreeing, but I'm saying
there's a Motel 6, and they'll keep the light on for you.
All right, so we going to bring it down to our final thoughts pretty much, does it still remain the same? Do what you want to do as a woman? Because that's
Absolutely. I mean, do what you want to do as a woman as long as it's safe and you're comfortable in it and you're happy. Like, that's it. And everybody else will fall on the bandwagon. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I feel the same way because at the end of the day, I can't tell someone what to do, how to do it. Well, that's on you can't tell me
What if you do?
Where we go?
All the dress. Men up puppet show.
What? Okay, she start going in. I don't know after that. But what I'm saying is, who am I to say what to do? But I will say this, and like I said, I don't know if I'm a contradicting ball. Do, like you said, make sure you're safe, make sure you're comfortable, because sometimes I do be like, yo, she be doing the most. And she knows she be doing the most. And then when they get tried, is, oh my God, I'm a woman, how dare you? And it's like, why would you do that? Why would you do that knowing the after effect of what could happen, you know? I don't know. Anyway, ladies, all I'm saying is do what you want to do, wear what you want to wear, be how you want to be. But like my mama and my granddad always say, don't be surprised when they ask where the cash at. Don't be surprised when you get tried.
No, we asking where the cash at. They asking where the ass at.
So don't be surprised.
Don't be surprised, but that doesn't give them a right. So, all right, y'all. Y'all gotta tune into the next episode, because, yeah, listen, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all, to the Flew Here, Grew Here podcast. Make sure y'all follow us at FHGH Podcast on all social media platforms. Also, you can follow me. It's your girl, April B, and it's April B __ on all social media platforms.
You already know it is your girl, Shenelle Simone, your favorite Brooklyn baddie. Follow me on all social media platforms at I am Shenelle Simone. Stay tuned.
We'll see you guys next time.